How you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by. I just wanted to share with you guys what's happening in my life. Uh, I was at 312 initially, and I started living the carnivore life, and today I'm at 240. So it's a big change for me. Now, I had diabetes, so I actually, prior to start eating, uh, doing the carnivore diet, I had lost a lot of weight. Um, and I had my diabetes under control. I mean, I thought I had it pretty much licked. I still had to take a little bit of metformin here and there, and then I got to the point where I didn't need it. Um, but then I quit smoking, and the weight just poured on. It just poured on, and it got to the point where I started having to take the metformin again here and there, just to try and help regulate it, and my sugar would drop. I mean, it would spike, drop, spike, drop. I was going back and forth with it, even when I thought I was eating properly. Um, but now, the life I'm living now, and I'm so excited about it, but the life I'm living now, doing this carnivore thing, um, it's all gone. It's 100% licked. I mean, I am definitely 100% diabetic free. Um, I don't take any more of these meds, and there's a lot more meds I'm supposed to be on, and I don't have to take them anymore. So that's crazy. Um, we all go through stages in life where we're depressed or something's bothering us, and we really let it bog you down. And this way of eating, this way of living, I should say, has really changed a lot of that for me. I don't battle depression. I don't let things bother me as much. No, they still bother me. I mean, just life happens, and sometimes it just it can get to you. But before, I would get very angry or want to lash out or do something. It's all gone. It's gone. I just think clearly now, and the clarity uh, from this is crazy as well, because I'm that guy that if I have a long conversation, I'll get lost. I mean, I start to hear womp 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 womp, and it's hard sometimes because it would happen at work. I have a mentor that is trying to teach me things, and I would phase in and out of what he's trying to show me about designs and stuff like that, and I would just phase in and out, and I still uh, struggle with it a little bit, but it's much better, absolutely 100% much better. So I can't wait to see what happens over time, um, and I can't explain it. I mean, there's a bunch of doctors out there, a Dr. Chafee, a Dr. Baker, a Dr. Barry. They're all on YouTube, and there's a plenty more, plenty more, plenty more, and they can explain it way better than I can. I am not a doctor. I All I know is that I started eating this way, and I don't ache no more. All the inflammation is gone. I mean, just gone, 100% gone. I mean, I'm supposed to have a knee surgery where they're talking about replacement, and at this time, I don't think I need it. Matter of fact, this month I have an appointment to discuss it, and I had an appointment with a dietitian because my last visit to the doctor, I had gained 7 pounds, and he flat out told me, "What are you doing?" I tried to explain it to him. This is before the carnivore thing. He says, "Well, whatever you're doing, you're failing." And I said, "Well, yeah, I've asked you for help before." And he says, "Well, I'm not a dietitian, but I can put you in with a dietitian that's really good, and they'll get you the proper meds that you need to help you lose the weight, whether it's Ozempics or whatever. I don't want to go that route. Didn't want to go that route. I just wanted some advice on what I can do if I'm doing something wrong. And uh, unknowing to him, he's kind of pushing me in the right directions because I told him I was eating oatmeal in the morning, and if I was hungry, I would snack on peanuts or something like that at work, pretzels. And he said, "Don't eat that, don't eat that, don't eat that." Now, he's not I don't think he's a proponent for the carnivore way of eating, but he kind of touched on something where, he's saying to knock these things off, and I thought that was all healthy for you. I really, really thought oatmeal was good for you, and come to find out, um, not so much. Um, but again, I am not a doctor. I would sincerely, if you guys have questions or you think that this is not right, look into it. Look into it for yourself. And I mean, there's debates on it all the time. Vegans, vegetarians versus this or versus that, talking about, it's kind of like, they bump heads because nobody wants to be wrong or right, or everybody wants to be right and not wrong. Sorry about that. But I can tell you, since I stopped eating vegetables completely, I don't eat any vegetables, don't eat any carbs, all the inflammation in my body's gone. I don't ache. It took me about 2 weeks of eating this way for my body to adjust. Your body detoxes. It gets rid of all the stuff that you had in the past. Like an addict, you're cleaning yourself out. But after about 2 weeks, it just got to the point where I called Tommy, because Tommy from River Six is the one that put me up to this. We were talking about it, and he had been doing it off and on. And then he was going all in on it. And he was telling me, I only eat once a day. I'm like, you're a knucklehead. There's no way, absolutely no way I'm going to eat once a day, and I'm not going to eat my vegetables, because I love vegetables. And I can't do that. And he just challenged me to do it for 30 days just to see it happen. And I was already on the low carb thing, so I said, yeah, I'll do it. My wife was like, you let Tommy talk you into that stupid ass diet. And I was like, well, it's 30 days. We'll see what happens. And man, I'm glad that he was relentless about having to try it, because such a game changer. I can honestly say that I am living life now, and I am no longer waiting to live. My energy level, clarity, inflammation, it's just crazy. The inflammation's gone. You just start to see things differently. I don't look at food the same anymore. And that was all natural. It just starts to happen on its own. You give it about the third week, you start to see things differently. And it really, really hit home. I mean, food is a fuel. It's just to burn energy, give you the energy you need to get through the day. And that starts to set in more and more as you stay on this. I'm excited to see where it ends up going. Initially, I wanted it to get down to 230. I never gave myself a time frame because I didn't think that the weight was going to drop off that fast. And I really didn't think that the inflammation would be gone. I've watched it and I heard him say that this is going to happen, that's going to happen, this is going to happen. Your body's going to go through these changes. And it did. It really did. Everything they said that would happen, happened. And they got into the part for your LDL, your cholesterol, it might shoot up, and your standard doctor is going to tell you, oh, you're going to need meds for that. Don't eat this way no more. Don't eat that like that no more. But these guys are all proponents of saying that's not true. That's all false, and they're all doctors, so they're putting their profession on the line when they talk about this stuff. So, the matter of fact, one of them said, if you eat this way and you clean yourself out like that and you stay on this lifestyle, I won't see you no more. You got a doctor telling you that? That's something, you know what I mean? It's not something to take lightly, because, he's really putting his practice really on the line. If more and more people do it, now he's always going to have work, you know what I mean? I mean, I can't tell you that my knee is fixed, because that's not it. My knee I do have a knee problem. It still locks up from time to time, but not a pain. I just hear it click, you know what I mean? So, but the inflammation's gone. So I'm not in pain, 100% not in pain. And I can go all day metal detecting now. Before, I always loved hunting the water. Beach hunting is it for me. I like to get out, but I don't enjoy the dry sand as much. I loved going in the water. A lot of goodies in the water. But I can do a dry sand hunt which is a little bit harder to walk on, the loose sand and stuff like that. But I would get worn down, and my knee would really, really feel the effects of it. My friend Brad would be able to keep going and going and going. And I'm just like whooped, I'm just struggling just to make it through the day. I didn't let it stop me because I love to metal detect. But, I would feel it. And but I'd get out and go the next day for sure if I was allowed. Wife won't let me. It's been such an awesome feeling, an awesome ride. I'm just excited. I'm really excited. I can't explain it. I mean, the pictures I see of before and after, just crazy. Even recent pictures. I mean, there's that picture. It's only 2 months difference time frame, and I could see it in my face, and I didn't even realize it. My wife said she could notice it a little bit because, we're together all the time, so it's a gradual change, and so she just, like me, she just sees it. Okay, but people at work were noticing it, and then I found that picture from September, and I was like, holy crap, and I know I had a beard on, so I don't know, but I could still see it around my face how fat it was, you know what I mean? And I still got a little bit of neck that I got to work on, and it's going to go away. And then that's the neat thing is it just does it on its own. It's not something you have to go out and hit the gym, you don't have to do that stuff, just learn to live, I guess, is the biggest thing, you know what I mean? And just enjoy it. We're meant to be carnivores, from what they're saying, and I would just research it and really, really see for yourself the results, what can happen. My wife got into doing this, and I think she's going on her 3rd week now, but she's already lost 20 pounds. So she is over the moon, and she's tried different diets. She tried the keto diet. She tried fasting. She's tried it all. And it wasn't something that could sustain her because, with the keto diet, it's good. And I'm not knocking the keto diet, but you allow yourself to have vegetables. And unfortunately, we would have vegetables and, we'd put it on rice. So there you go. You just blew that out of the water. You know what I mean? There's the carbs. But, this way of eating, you don't have that option of adding that, but then at the same time you don't want it anyway, so it's not a real big issue. Like I said, you just eat when you feel like it, and for me now I only eat once a day, and it's at the evening. So I wake up, I'll have a cup of coffee, black coffee, and I never liked black coffee. My coffee I always had was almost a half and half blend of sweet cream of some sort, some kind of creamer, and then half coffee. It was pretty close to that because I was just addicted to sugar that way. And now it's no. I mean, I have a cup of black coffee and I'm good for the day. And I eat when I get home. Now, so it's an intermediate fast. I'm eating pretty much every 24 hours. I'll have something to eat. Not by choice. It's just because my body's not craving anything and I'm not hungry. Some people still eat throughout the day doing this diet, and that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You're supposed to eat when you're hungry. It's what you eat that makes the difference. So I don't snack no more. I don't have any cravings for sugar. I do have one vice, and that's a Coke Zero, but I've learned to tone that down to I might have half a soda in a day now, where initially I would have 2 or 3 in a day, which I don't know how bad that was. I was still dropping weight doing it, so I don't know how bad it was really for me. But I can tell you right now, at this point in time in my life, it's phenomenal. It really, really is. So I got more work to do. I don't know if you guys like to see these kind of videos. I mean, I can post videos of the scale. I have an app on my phone where it links to my scale. I could show you guys the progress, and you guys would be blown away how fast the weight dropped off, and just more importantly, just how good you feel. I mean, energy level. And there's certain other key things that happen, and well, I won't say it here, but yeah, that's a thing. So you guys look into it. I am by no means trying to push this on anybody. I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing. But if you have any of those ailments, and even if you don't have to lose weight, but if you're sore and you're arthritic and you have these conditions, you might want to look into it, research the heck out of it, and give it a shot. There's nothing to lose except for your aches and pains. So definitely want to just share that with you guys, let you guys know what's going on with me. I love you all and appreciate you all. And let me know down below if you would like to see more videos like this. I mean, eventually I'm going to do a video with my shirt off. Ugh. Anyways, y'all take it easy.